Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about this one thing. So, anyway, I don't know. So, there'll be folks out there who might think, oh, the way that I do things isn't good, you know, or they might believe that, oh, well, if you only did this and only did that. Well, for those folks out there who think that my films aren't good enough, well, don't watch them then. If that's your thought and belief, good for you. It's true, I'm never ever going to be as big or as name known as Natalie Tang and what she did for her followership fairway, you know. But I got one thing going for myself that she doesn't. I haven't stopped making films. And she has stopped making films since 2017 YL. So anyway, there's always going to be someone out there, but there's always going to be someone out there, and every once in a while will get in my head that I don't know what I'm doing. But I do know what I'm doing with my films. A lot of things do happen, but I don't always like to talk about them. So, anyway, it is what it is. Now, I'm sure a lot of folks out there always wonder, why, Jordan, why do you even do what you do on your YouTube fairway? Well, the first answer would be, yeah, I saw Natalie Tang do it. Her followership fairway. And I said, hey, I could do it too. And yeah, I had many fairways before this one. There was Miss Jordan Long, Jordan Mulan Long, then there was Jordan Channel 20 before that. So yes, I had about 3 fairways before this one. You know? So it is what it is. But I do gotta believe in myself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? You know? So that gets me. So I got this whole thing about, you know, got this whole thing going on. So you have, alright, so last night you had the fireworks. And there's always going to be those who are not being answerable when it comes to fireworks. And those are the ones that the law keepers are always looking out for. You know? And why is that? I don't know. There's just some folks that just don't, some folks just don't want to think before they do. And anyway, so yeah, and it'll be like this. But that's not isn't it. So, yeah. Where am I even going with this? You don't know where you're going with it, do you, Jordan? No, I gotta get the. Why is the fist like that? Alright, now the fists are down now. You know? But, you gotta believe in yourself. And you gotta like what you're doing. You can't let anyone get to you. Well, you should talk. Yeah, I should talk. I get folks that always put me down every day for being small. Either be King Baron Corbin or Seamus O'Shaughnessy. And at one point, that's why I even went from being Chad Gable to Shorty Gable to Shorty G. But at the end of the day, I didn't let that stop me. You're right about that. You know. So you're right about that, Chad. Yep. So if I didn't let that stop me, Jordan, then you shouldn't let this thing stop you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. What Chad Gable said, or what Shorty Gable, or Shorty G, as he's now been called. I know there's going to be folks out there getting mad at me and irked at me and wretched, saying, well, you do know he went from Chad Gable to Shorty Gable to Shorty G. Yeah. Well, I guess there is no law oversight that tells me what not to call it, you know. But then, when you're not sure you believe in yourself or not, but you got to. I mean, I do. I like what I do, you know. At the end of the day, I like what I do on my YouTube fairway, and it is what it is. Yeah, Jordan, I think your stuff are good. All right. You might not have a lot of a following for it, but I do like what you do. All right. So at the end of the day, you do gotta believe in yourself and what you're doing. Well, you read about that, Sheldon, but I guess sometimes it's hard to do. Yeah, well, you gotta keep in mind that you do got folks who like what you do. You know, you do got folks, that like what you do. So at the end of the day, you gotta keep on doing it. Right. Oh, Sheldon Benjamin's right about that. You know, and I do like what I do, and it is what it is. And if the haters don't like it, oh well, they don't like it. What are you gonna do about it? But at the end of the day, I like what I do, and I like coming on and making films. And I hope that YouTube gets the new player or elopes to the new player in December of 31st. I hope. Do I gotta unput that new player on, or do the Websteads gotta do it? Well, I sure hope that YouTube jumps to the elopes to the new player. That's a whole another film for another day about how Dolby is pulling out, ending the Dolby Flash player after so many years, and how some new player is going to take its stead, and that all the Websteads out there that have jumped to it, good, but all the Websteads that have not eloped to it need to elope to it. They need to do it by December 31st. And that means YouTube, you need to go to the new player now, or by December 31st, or there's going to be a lot of folks coming on wanting to watch films and none of them playing, or upload a film and then not be playable, and not can't play it since you don't got the new player. So you Websteads need to jump to it, and that means you too, YouTube. I'm Jordan Long. I hope you like this film.